County, Mark Waller, President Pro Tem, Board of County Commissioners.
Before Commissioner Waller begins, I just want you to know how wonderful Mitchell High School is, but it's just not to the level of Doherty High School.
Apparently
so. That's just kind of an inside story there.
It's, you remember he said that the next time an election comes around, okay? So I'm just saying, no. And I'm going to apologize for probably butchering some names here. This is a lot of great things happening, but a lot of difficult names to pronounce. So this is the proclamation recognizing Inspire Day in El Paso County. Whereas the Board of El Paso County Commissioners welcome the Minority Overrepresentation Subcommittee of the 4th Judicial District's Juvenile Best Practices Committee and the Educating Children of Color Summit to present their Inspire Awards to 6 young people residing in the Pikes Peak region who have overcome adversity and inspire others to do the same. And whereas Brian Armijo overcomes adversity and inspires others to do the same by living in a positive environment, focusing on high school and college courses, starting and taking on leadership motivational standards in junior ROTC, and by seeking college enrollment assistance for his older brother. And whereas Alana Garza overcomes adversity and inspires others to do the same by enduring cancer and related surgeries and treatments with a smile on her face, staying strong, and by working from home to maintain her grades. And whereas Kellen Fortune overcomes adversity and inspires others to do the same by maintaining his sobriety, improving in school, surrounding himself with friends who truly care for him, and by sharing his story to console others and encourage them to persevere. And whereas Annette Fresquez overcomes adversity and inspires others to do the same by excelling in high school and college courses, taking leadership roles at school, and by creating Beyond Mind Capacity, a nonprofit organization that fills backpacks with supplies for youth entering the foster care system. And whereas Anaya Nelsistian, overcomes adversity and inspires others to do the same by facing the pain and physical limitations of juvenile arthritis, being her brilliant, thoughtful, kind, analytical, and compassionate self, striving to attend much school as possible, advocating for herself and other students who require wheelchair assistance, engaging in coordinating fundraising events, and by helping her school apply for a playground grant to ensure wheelchair accessibility. And whereas Afwerki Zeru overcomes adversity and inspires others to do the same by making the most of his life as an unaccompanied refugee minor, learning English via computer, striving for academic excellence, and by immersing himself in athletics. Now, therefore, the Board of El Paso County Commissioners hereby recognizes January 11th, 2018 as Inspire Day in El Paso County, Colorado, in honor of the 6 Inspire Award recipients named above who have overcome adversity and inspired others to do the same. Done this 11th day of January 2018 in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And it's signed by the Board of County Commissioners, Darrell Glenn, President, Mark Waller, President Pro Tem, Stan Vanderwerf, Lojinos Gonzalez, and Peggy Littleton, members. And it was attested to by our clerk and recorder, Chuck Browerman.
Second. Yes. Fantastic.
And please, if anybody wants to speak, come forward. Now's your opportunity to talk about these great accomplishments.
Hello, thank you, Commissioners. My name is Kara Nord. I'm a local here in town, and I just want to start by saying, yada, yada, yada be a Marauder fan. President Glenn and I have a little competition going between Doherty and Mitchell. First of all, we would really want to thank you today for this opportunity to recognize these amazing, outstanding youth. We also want to thank the 4th Judicial District, specifically Chief Judge Bain, for all of the support that he's provided in today's efforts. We'd also like to thank a number of anonymous donors. Because of those anonymous donors, we're able to provide the youth who are being recognized today a small financial award as well. We'd also like to thank the people who nominated the youth. There were a flurry of emails, to say the least, behind today's proceedings, and everyone was very patient with all of the emails that had to go around to facilitate and coordinate everything for today. So I want to thank everyone for that. What the awards are today are to recognize 6 youth from El Paso County who have overcome adversity and inspired other youth to do the same. I think what's really important to notice about these youth is one is 12, a few are 16, and a few are 17. We're talking about a child who has left his country of origin, his family, to come to the United States and has started his life completely over. We're talking about 2 girls who are struggling with very serious illnesses, brain cancer and juvenile arthritis, and yet they manage to come to school with a smile on their face, and they inspire other people to come to school with smiles on their faces. We're talking about 2 young men who really had no support in their lives and made some difficult decisions for a while, or were just living on their own. A 17-year-old who was living on his own and supporting himself and going to school and having college courses and high school courses. These are truly amazing, inspirational children. There are lots of awards out there that children can receive, right? It's easy it's not easy, it's very difficult, but you can get an award for achieving high grades, right? You can get an award for being the MVP on the football team. And when you're doing those things, you know that there's going to be an award at the end, right? These youth had no idea that there would be an award for the fact that they've turned their lives around. And it's amazing the things that they've done. One that I failed to mention was in foster care. And she's been in multiple homes. She's had a lot of struggles in her life. And she's created a nonprofit organization for other foster children so they can receive the necessary school supplies and hygiene supplies they need when they're in foster care. These are the kind of youth that we're recognizing today. And I think what's amazing is these are youth who did these things for no other reason than they knew that it was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to turn their lives around. It was the right thing to leave their country of origin and come here. It's the right thing to help other foster children. It's the right thing to try to get my older brother, Brian Armijo, into college courses, because that's the right thing to do, and that's what I'm doing with my life. So again, we thank you for everything that the Board of County Commissioners has done to make today possible. Matt Steiner has been absolutely amazing behind the scenes, and I definitely think that he deserves recognition. With that, I'll stop there. I think we have a brief video that the Board of County Commissioners that you've put together that really talks a little bit more about each youth.
I think the premise of the recognition is to recognize individuals, younger kids who may not otherwise be recognized by the community. So in other words, they may not be recognized as a valedictorian or as a quarterback of the football team or things of that nature, but who nevertheless, just in their daily lives, have overcome significant obstacles and provide inspiration to the community.
My parents did do drugs. They neglected to take care of their children, so they had many people take care of them for them. And instead of my brothers and sisters seeing this is not right, they followed in the same path.
My family life was really not the best. My dad was an alcoholic, and my stepdad was addicted to crack. So it was really hard growing up around just those bad substances, which led me down that same path to where I got with the wrong crowd, started doing the wrong things, got hooked up with drugs, and it really was holding me back.
Around a year ago, I was living alone and working 2 jobs because I saw my home environment as a little really just detrimental to my success. I see separation from them as healthier for me in order to succeed.
I came into foster care when I was in the middle of 8th grade.
I have juvenile arthritis in my ankles, my knees, my wrists, all of my fingers, my shoulder, and my hip. So sometimes I'm in a wheelchair, and I miss the afternoon of school at least once monthly for getting infusions. It can make it really difficult to do things a normal kid can.
The biggest challenge for me was leaving my parents when I was 11 from my country which is Eritrea, to Ethiopia. That's pretty much really hard because you're gonna have to do a lot of things by yourself if your parents aren't there. And also, like, since it was a camp, a refugee camp, it was really hard to eat healthy food, drink healthy food, kind of live the way you want to.
Having a brain tumor, I guess, like my whole life. Yeah. I first had it when I was 10 years old, and then it came back every year. But it's happened so much that I'm just like, I'll get through this. I just keep on being positive.
The school counselor here at Early College actually took me in, and that really, it helped a lot. During that time, I didn't really have a whole lot of support from friends, or not that many of them knew about it anyway.
I didn't have any goals until I struggled and I overcame addiction, and now I know exactly what I want to do.
If you need to stop doing something because you're hurting, or stop doing something because it's not good for you, stop it. If you stop sooner, it's going to help you feel good later. You're going to get better.
One thing I hate is like when I go to the hospital and I miss school, because like I always do it like every year. But I don't know, just when I come back to school, I just act like nothing happened and just keep on doing what I do.
It's a lot different. Like when I came here, I had to learn a new culture, new language, new food, and new weather and everything. But within that, I had a lot of support with my foster parents, and I was able to do all of those things with a lot of help.
I really wanted to create something that would inspire children to not follow the path of what others, but to choose their own path.
Kids are our future. They are everything to society, and if we can have faith in them, confidence in them, and appreciation and encouragement of them, I think ultimately that is for the benefit of all of us, whether that be the youth we're recognizing or the greater community.
Can we have the 6 youth come on down and form a line? Here are the stars of the video, stars of the day. So we took the proclamation that you signed and did color photocopies of it and framed it. So we're going to give each youth a copy of that, as well as a card, and then that little monetary appreciation. So if Brian Armijo would step forward. Alana Garza. Kellen Fortune. Annette Fresquez. Annette Fresquez. All right, this is the one I was practicing before we started. And I wrote it down phonetically. Anya Nelsestuin.
I think I was kind of close, maybe it's a little bit.
And Afwerki Zeru. These really are truly amazing youth who have done things, again, not in expectation of any award. So power of positivity today, and we thank you for letting us share that positive power with you today. If you have any questions for the youth or for us, please feel free, Your Honors.
Well, and I know it's intimidating. If any of them want to come to the microphone and just share a few words, that would be great. Otherwise, we can open it up to anybody that wants to express their appreciation, and I'm sure we'll have a few comments too. So I don't see anybody rushing to the microphone. Commissioner Waller.
In an effort of bipartisan schoolship here, let's take the focus off of high school, and which is better, Rampart or Mitchell. I'd like to know where each of you are either going to college or planning to go to college. How about that?
Here you go.
I want to go, oh, that's loud, okay. The University of Hawaii, like I want to, because in the summer I went to Hawaii and I just thought it was so beautiful there, so I want to like live there soon. It's cool. Yeah.
Awesome. I visited that campus just back in November.
Oh, nice.
I think you're not going to like it there. The weather here is way better. So.
Hi, I'm Kellen Fortune, and my plan is to go to the University of Oklahoma and study professional counseling. So, thank you.
Fantastic.
Going to be a Sooner.
Yes. Yeah.
I go to early college high school, and I'm not sure where I want to go to college because I'm still debating if I want to make BMC my full lifetime career or if I want to pursue in something else.
Fantastic.
Very good.
I go to Rampart High School. I'm a senior this year, and when I finish with high school, I want to go to UCCS just because I love Colorado. I love the mountains. I want to be around mountains.
There you go.
I would like to go to a good animation school because I want to be an animator for Pixar when I'm older.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's fun.
I go to early college high school, and I'm looking at going to the School of Mines because it's here in Colorado, the state that I've known my whole life and that I love, and I want to be a part of their excellent engineering program.
Awesome.
Very good. Fantastic. Is there anybody else? Okay, Commissioner Gonzalez.
Thank you, Mr. President. And as somebody who has a unique name myself, I appreciate Commissioner Waller's efforts there with the names. Now you understand every time I substitute teach what I go through when I do the attendance roster. So, but seriously, I just want to pass along my thanks and congratulations to each of you, the students. Your outstanding efforts. I'm a teacher, and so I just know how important education is. It absolutely, in my mind, it's true that education is the great equalizer and the great path to success. So I congratulate you for everything you've done to stay on that path and to excel. And just thank you. You inspire us all, and God bless.
Fantastic. Commissioner Vanderwerf.
Thank you, Mr. President. Yeah, you all are an inspiration to all of us. Thank you for what you've overcome. No matter who you are or what your challenges are, life is a gift. Find your passion, pursue it, and never give up. That is so important. And then become a leader in your community and inspire others to do the same. And no matter where you end up on your life's journey, the reward is in the journey. Remember that. So thanks very much. You're inspiring me. I hope you go out and inspire others. Thank you.
Commissioner Littleton.
Thank you. So, well, I don't think I have to tell any of you that God's gift to you is your life, and what you do with your life is your gift back to Him. And you guys have made tremendously wonderful, positive choices for your life. And I think that that is a true testament to inspiration and how you inspire others. You guys are just at the beginning. You've made some phenomenally positive choices in your life, and you will be excellent leaders as you move forward in life. So continue on this path. I just commend you for what you've done.
Commissioner Waller.
Thank you, Mr. President. I think that the name of these awards is aptly appropriate in Inspire, because I think that's truly what this is about. I will tell you this. I have 2 kids, and I say 2 things to my kids all of the time. 2 bits of advice I give them constantly, or things that I say to them on a consistent basis. Number 1 is that where your shoes go? Because they never put their shoes away when they get home from school. I think we're finally starting to get there. But the other thing I say to them all the time is, we don't make excuses. We don't make excuses in life. We overcome adversity in spite of the situation that's in front of us. And I think that the 6 of you epitomize that principle that I've talked to my children about. You've had adversity, you could let it get you down, but you don't make excuses, and you overcome the adversity. You take your adversity and turn it into opportunity. Continue to do that the rest of your life, and continue to be that example, not just to other kids in your school, but you're going to be an example to my kids now too, because I'm going to go home and I'm going to tell them about the 6 of you. And understand that your reach is going to go so much further than just your little circle, and that you are going to actually inspire others to do great things as well. Stay on the journey, continue to overcome your adversity, and make it your opportunity.
Well, I totally echo that, and I certainly can't elaborate any more on that, but I just want to take the opportunity to just really look at you and reflect, and just let you know how personally proud I am of everything that you've done. And when we get an opportunity to be graced with stories and some of the challenges that you've overcome, it lets us set aside some of the other things that we're doing, some of the other concerns that we're having, and really appreciate the struggles that so many people are enduring on a daily basis, and just how difficult it is, but you don't let that get you down. I am personally impressed and amazed at what you've accomplished already at this stage in life, and I just have, my heart is out to you, and I wish you the best of luck, and I'm truly proud of you. So with that, I'm going to call the roll, and then we're going to have an official photo after this. So Commissioner Littleton.
Great admiration, aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez?
Aye.
Commissioner Vanderwerf?
Aye.
Commissioner Waller?
Aye.
And the President votes aye, and it passes unanimously. Thank you very much, and we're going to have a picture.
I need everybody in this center section right here. If you don't want to be in it, I need you out of the section.
I'm going to stand in the middle here with the actual resolution, if that's okay. You guys good with that? All right. I butchered your name horribly, didn't I? I'm so sorry. Well, Chris, no, your name. I butchered your name horribly. Sorry.
We can go all the way to the top.
It took them like 8 months to get my name right. Mark, how long did it take to get my name right? 8 months?
Yeah, for sure.
Try to stay out of the
Long guy nose.
I got the very one.
Long nose.
Whose middle name is
Yep.
That's right. Get on down
We still got people filing in. Actually, that's up there. Just the kids. Oh, thank you.